Here we go then for the first head-to-head matchup between Redbull Racing Esports and BWT Racingpoint Esports team. We have Racingpoint starting from pole position in the form of Lucas Blakely. We are underway here in Brands Hatch.
Yeah, a great start for both drivers. Heading into turn one, Paddock Hill Bend, not really changing anything already into Druids, and a great start from Blakely, really holding his own. Graham Carroll got a bit of work to do.
Yep, Graham certainly has an uphill battle to fight to get past Lucas Blakely in this one.
Yeah, as we know, Racingpoint have a great load of drivers. A bit of a moment there from Blakely, but Carroll wasn't able to capitalise on that. But as we know, they're very, very consistent. Racingpoint did a good job last time out, just a few mistakes, so definitely something they're going to be wanting to iron out. But so far, so good for Lucas Blakely. And both drivers doing a good job, not extending the track by too much, and yeah, staying within the confines of the circuit, which is perfect for both teams. But as we go into the last corner for the final time, a bit of a mistake there from Graham Carroll, but Blakely takes the first one.
It's now time for the second head-to-head matchup. This time we have Shanaka Clay of Racingpoint starting from pole position and Aurelian Malay representing Redbull from P2 on the grid. And we are underway for the second head-to-head.
Oh, you can see Clay bogged down a little bit there on initial launch, but Malay wasn't able to capitalise on it. Defensive into Druids. Malay trying to hang it around the outside, but Shanaka Clay did a good job in recovering from his start, which wasn't the ideal, which is what he would have expected. Turning right, really bumpy. Quite a big mistake for Malay there, and wasn't able to capitalise. But as long as Clay can keep it all together, it looks like he's going to take this one through clearways and across the line.
Yep, it looks like it is going to be a 2-0 victory in the head-to-heads for Racingpoint, and with that, they will take the first championship points of this matchup. It is time now for the final head-to-head matchup between Redbull Racing and Racingpoint Esports. We have Danielle Haddad starting from pole position and Yoni Tormela in P2 in the Redbull. We are ready for this race to get underway, and it looks like a bit of wheel spin there for Danielle Haddad.
Yes, allowed Tormela to get alongside him into turn one. Wasn't able to capitalise. Defensive from Haddad into turn two at Druids, but a good start from Haddad there.
Yep, so Yoni Tormela running through now, right up the back end of Danielle Haddad as they head into, oh my goodness, the Surtees corner, and there's been a bit of a rear ending there. The Racingpoint has gone round.
Wow.
Danielle Haddad is been taken out of this race contention, Nick.
And it doesn't look like Tormela's gonna stop and have any sportsmanship at all. Be interesting to see what happens after the race and what the teams feel.
Oh man, that's such a shame. You can see on the inset there, Danielle Haddad is absolutely fuming.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame to see that Tormela didn't wait as much as we thought he would have done.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a little bit of sportsmanship there, but I guess in the end, no matter which way this call goes, it is going to be a championship point heading the way of Racingpoint, given that they did take away the first two head-to-head races, so not really much Red Bull to gain anything out of this anyway. So really for us, the spectators, this was really just a bit of an exhibition, and we certainly got a bit of biff and barging there as we see Yoni Tormela take the victory on circuit. But like we said, Nick, going to be down to the stewards.
Well, the stewards have spoken, and a 10-second time penalty has been handed down to Yoni Tormela for causing avoidable contact.
In pole position, we have the racing points of Lucas Blakely. It's basically a rematch of the head-to-head we saw first time out between Blakely and Carroll, and it's an even start between the two of them, Nick.
Yeah, Carroll trying to go down the outside, but knows it's not going to work, and Blakely already into turn two, unchallenged, which is exactly what he had won, and he's away, good exit, and into Graham Hill Bend.
Yep, great start from the Racingpoint Esports guys. This is a bit of a grudge match, a bit of a rivalry that's unfolding. I heard word from the Red Bull guys that Graham Carroll wasn't happy about being out-qualified by Lucas Blakely. Like, how is that possible? Like, he must have been up to something, but no, it was legitimate pace, and frustratingly wasn't able to get past the Racingpoint driver in their head-to-head.
Carroll seemed so close that if he made the decision, it could have backfired if Blakely decided to go in or stay out. So both drivers in. Really, really important to get this braking right into the pit lane and not overshoot, because that could be a penalty. But yeah, both drivers in.
A race start in the pit lane. Let's get ready to rejoin the race once again. I love this whole sequence.
I love your enthusiasm. So yeah, what's going to be interesting is, which driver can, get out of the blocks the fastest, be fastest out of the box, and not make any mistakes. Racingpoint have got it all to lose at the moment. They've got a 1 second gap leading into turn 2. A big mistake there from Shanaka Clay.
It is a real shame to see that they can't really get as close as what they'd like to the driver in front. And you can see the Red Bull driver going absolutely full send into the second last corner.
Yeah, trying to maximise everything. Why not? There's only one more corner to go. But yeah, great driving from Haddad there, really doing the job, getting the job done. And Racingpoint take this one.
It's time now for the final race of the event. This is the team race between Red Bull Racing and Racingpoint. We are underway already, Nick.
Yeah, and it looks like a good start from Tormela on P1 there. The slowest in qualifying, which is going to be, wow, all the way into turn 2, and a bit of a mistake from Shanaka Clay there. Couldn't continue to gain on the car ahead, but a great start from Tormela, leading out front.
And Malay getting his elbows out there, pushing out, I think that was Shanaka Clay possibly, into the Graham Hill Bend corner. And it seems like Red Bull have the ascendancy early on, as you can see Clay.
We're going to see an overtake into Hawthorne's super fast entry. I'm sure he must have pushed, who was it? Yeah, Malay. Off onto the grass. I thought there was something
Someone
there.
else was off in the distance. Look at that.
Whoa!
Oh, and they're gone again.
Wow, and Malay has just lost the rear as he's rejoining the race. Unbelievable scenes here.
It's crazy. There's so much that we need to recap on in the replays. But as it stands at the moment, Red Bull Racing lead the way with Yoni Tormela, Danielle Haddad in P2, Carroll in P3. So it looks like early stages, Red Bull have the ascendancy. I feel like maybe the racing gods here have turned up the slipstream modifier or something, because this is a completely different formula that we're seeing compared to previous races. Again, the battle continues into turn 1, and Graham Carroll has to bide his time for now. Is he going to go defensive? Is Haddad? Yes, he does. Graham Carroll trying to go around the outside at Druids there, and no quarter being given there from the Racingpoint driver.
Wow, he's tried to go right around the outside. He got a really good run into Druids. Just a shame that he couldn't sling up the inside. Really late move. Does he get it done? Graham Carroll up the inside. Wow, just about now is side by side going down the back straight. Nearly on the grass there.
That's unbelievable. Graham Carroll is through for P2 in this race here in Brands Hatch. And now you can see Shanaka Clay lining up his teammate Danielle Haddad here. Haddad has just literally had his ears boxed in this race. At this stage, they're in 1 and 2. And that's really all that matters, if we can see a Racingpoint going slowly here.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to have another move from Malay going down the outside at Hawthorne's. Wow, hold on. And almost close your eyes and go for it. Unbelievable. A big mistake again on exit for Malay there. And thank God there was no damage, or this was real life, because it would have been a humongous accident. But I'm glad that Malay was able to almost do a 360 and go back into the race.
But anyway, lap 12. Lap are we up to? Yes, lap 12. Nice guess there, Ben. We are currently running 17.9 in favour of Red Bull. What are you laughing at, Nick? I knew what I was doing the whole time. Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Oh!
One person
Big mistake from
doesn't know what they're doing,
there.
maybe.
What a shame.
Lucas Blakely, massive snap there into the third to last corner, and he gathers it back up, but I think he lost a position there.
Yeah, he did. Haddad, which is his teammate, gained a place out of that. A pretty much flawless lights the flag win for Tormela.
And he's going to come across the line now and take the victory there for Red Bull. So it is salvage in the end there for the team. They do claim back a point in the match standing, so that'll be a welcome relief for them.